Alright, today is I think the 2nd. That hay that I cut, it's Tuesday anyways. Last Thursday I cut that hay, and freak shower come down and south and, well, pretty much ruined it, but there's not much green left in it. I've still got to get it raked up and off the field, so I'm going to try to rake it today. Just unhooked the disc mower, kind of flying by ear on this one because I didn't bring fuel, which I'm sure I have enough. I really don't know what to do about this hay crop. I don't want to waste it. Certainly not going to be, you know, $15 bales, or it's more like $10 bales. I mean, I sold those for 20. They're really good. They're yellow now. It's just what happens. But guess I'm gonna go get the rake, see what happens, and I don't know, probably make a fool of myself, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, that's our New Holland, or I'm sorry, International number 5. I've got the combine on my brain, to be honest. So I really need to get it worked on, but I gotta make hay too. So yeah, it works okay. It's kind of banging a little bit, but it is what it is. Footage of using it. I know this looks great. The rest of it is not at all good. Ew, I don't even want to look over there or any place else that you can't see because of the hill. This field is the entire reason why I wanted to get a 3-point rake. Because there's 2 ridges. If you watch the video of me cutting, there's 2 ridges that go down through there. So you can't straddle it with this thing. I broke one of the dang bars off of it and bent the end one. Go figure. Chain flew off once. That's the first time that's ever happened with this rake. All in all, I'm satisfied. I've only been out here about an hour. I don't know how many acres is here. But even with it getting rained on, I'm telling you, there's some yield there. Anytime it gets rained on, the decay process starts, and, well, you know, then, you know, you start losing your product. But we'll walk out and look at it. It's not totally trash. By no means perfect, that's for sure. Definitely the worst stuff of the year. Last year, this was some of the best we had. There's a bunch of foxtail right there. It's going to cows. I would never bale this for horses. Excuse me. But yeah, the yield, I mean, it's out there. There's a big old green milkweed stalk. There's just, see if we turn around. Oh, that makes it worse. I was trying to show you the color. It never does do good. Here's a shady spot. Maybe we'll see something there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You can see there's green in it. There's some life there, but I tell you, after it dries tomorrow while I'm at work, that'll all be brown or tan. You know, here I don't even know what the heck happened here. I just pulled roots right out of the dang ground. I'm not baling dirt. So yeah, foxtail, 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 foxtail. Probably a milkweed, I don't know. It's a good field for yield, but it's not, you know, like I said, I wouldn't call it horse hay by any means. So, yeah, it's decent color yet. Hopefully it doesn't get scorched too much by the sun. Supposed to have some clouds and a 30% chance of rain. So I took a gamble by baling this because, or by raking it. I think I said the other day in a video, if you get hay in a windrow and it gets rained on, that is just bad news bears. Because then you would have to ted it all back out, and then you'd lose product. Then you have to rake it all back up, you lose product. Every time you handle something, you're losing it. It doesn't matter what it is. Even if you think about, like, you know, processed foods. You know, the more times they're handled, the worse they are for you. You know, I'm sure a carrot that comes from the grocery store as a whole carrot is way better for you than a carrot that came out of a can. You know, or in some kind of fast food. So, yeah, my theory is just don't handle it as much as possible to retain it. We'll go look at this bale. This field wasn't quite as green as I wanted it to be, but we'll go to the dark side, since it seems like the dark side shows the color. Yeah, and it looks tan. Well, that's because it's the outside of the bale. Get my hand in here, probably find a hornet's nest. That's what the inside looks like. You know, the inside looks good. So, yeah, that's decent hay, and that's dry. I mean, that's good and dry. Like I said, the outside brown, but the inside's definitely green. So these were some really good bales. Yeah, I don't know if it's good content or not. You guys can tell me. So I guess I'll cut this one off. I got to get these bales picked up. Got a guy that paid for these. Said he was going to come out and get them. Said he's going to come out and get them. Said he's come out and get them. Now he's telling me the 3rd, or not till after the 3rd. Something along the lines of having to get, you know, a trailer license or tag or something. I would just put an SMV sign on the back if I was hauling hay. You know, they're going to see the hay and know that it's agricultural use. Is that legal? No, but not in Ohio. You have to have a tag for your trailer, but you know, 9 times out of 10 the cops don't really mess with farmers or people into agriculture, because, well, those are typically the good people around, you know, at least my area. So I'm probably going to get a second cut off this field. I'll be excited. This is, I think, a lot of orchard grass and timothy. The timothy might not come back this late in the year. And plantain, you know, they don't get real tall, but yeah, and I've already got a little tiny milkweed, and there is another little tiny milkweed. Yo, you can see them. I ain't got to point at it, right there in the middle, bright light green. So hopefully, if I get a second cut off this, I'm gonna square this entire field, and then got 2 other spots I might square. Anyways, it's getting after 7, and I gotta get home, and like I said, I'll quit yakking at you, I guess. Thanks for watching. You know, if anybody watches, this is what we're doing out here, trying to be wannabe farmers. So, well, not just me out here today, not my wife or my kids, but if you watch to the end, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, give me the thumbs up. And come on back if you want to see more. Until next time.